Welcome investors! Today I'll answer the comment made by Yanahan1023. He's saying, do you see any asset classes that are worth buying at the moment? Or any sectors at fairly okay valuation in the stock market? It is hard to hold cash and watch it losing in purchasing power in such an inflationary environment. It feels like we will be victims no matter what we do. That is a great comment. Let me give you some context before I answer your question. S&P 500 since March 20th, 2020 went up 100%. Dow Jones Industrial Average since March 20th, 2020 went up 90%. Nasdaq since March 20th, 2020 went up 132%. All those three major indexes are at the all-time high right now. Let's take a closer look at the S&P 500 index. So from March 20th, 2020 until now, it is 1 year and 8 months, and we had around 100% increase in value of the index. Do you know how long previously it took for S&P 500 to gain 100%? Think about this for a second. How long did it take before the panic of March 2020 for S&P 500 to gain 100%? 2 years? 3 years? 4 years? 5 years? 6 years? It actually took around 7 years for S&P 500 to gain around 100% from 2013 until 2020. What does this tell you? Are the companies 7 times more efficient and more productive right now? Did employees of those companies become 7 times more productive than in the period from 2013 to 2020? Or did we experience some major technological change during last year which increased productivity by 700%? Absolutely not. What is happening around us is that we are flooded with empty money made by the governments. This is the reason why S&P 500 for the last 1 year and 8 months went up 100%. This is not a free economy. This sounds more like a centrally controlled economy by the government. There are many companies which are just floating around thanks to the government subsidies. The same situation is with people. There are many people who should be bankrupt by now, but thanks to the government handouts, they are still in their houses, and on the top of that, they are not even working because they get more money from government than they would go to work. All this empty money creates the artificial economy, where stocks are at the all-time high, but at the same time, many people are not working. Market right now is the house of cards, just waiting to be blown away by some unpredictable event, which will eventually come. As of right now, it is the worst time to buy any stocks because everything is overvalued and overpriced. Buying stocks right now is not a contrarian buy. Buying stocks right now is pumping the price for the future coming corrections. Buying stocks right now means that being a victim of the hype on the stock market. Right now is the time to wait and accumulate cash for the future crash which will inevitably come to the stock market. Don't get carried on by the hype on the market. Control your emotions. And you might say, How about the inflation? Inflation will be marginal in comparison to your losses, which you are going to incur when the stock market goes down 30% and you buy at the top, like it went in March 2020. Holding a cash right now and waiting for the opportunity is the way to go. Me personally, I'm watching 3 stocks: L3 Harris Technologies, Huntington Ingalls, and Olin. Huntington Ingalls and L3 Harris are defense contractors, and Olin is a manufacturer of ammunition. Right now, the prices of those stocks are too high to buy. I'm staying on the sideline and accumulating cash. So currently, I have $30,000 saved up from my work, and I keep this ready on my Vanguard settlement fund. So as soon as the market goes down, I will exchange this 30,000 for stocks of those 3 companies, and maybe more different stocks which I'm researching right now. But most likely it will be those 3 companies, because I deeply believe that defense industry is a great investment for many years to come. Why do I believe in this? Because unfortunately, war and conflicts between the nation, it is something which will be with us forever in the future. And those 2 companies, one is building ships, another is about cyber warfare, will be growing in the future. Will be growing. Of course, the type of weapons are changing for the future warfare. That's why L3 Harris, I think, is the best pick for me. But I deeply believe that we will still need the ships on the oceans. We'll still need the submarines, and those companies who are already making them and have already deep experience with doing this will thrive in the future. It's not, for example, like Facebook, where you have one guy in the college dorm which can start the company, and this company can become a giant. Building a ships, building a carriers is a different story. You cannot start this kind of companies in the college dorms. Those companies have years of experience, and they are big, intense, capital intense companies. So most likely those which are the leaders right now will be the leaders in the future. And my pick is Huntington Ingalls Industries, and like I said, L3 Harris. I also own some another defense contractors, Northrop Grumman, General Dynamic, and Raytheon Technologies, which I think those 3 companies also are positions to be really good money makers for the future. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this short video. I hope I answer your question. If I disappointed you, I didn't point at you the stock which you wanted to buy right now, I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm staying on the sideline. I'm not buying anything. It's crazy economy. Plus, governments are supporting this by pumping more and more money, creating more and more inflation, prices going up. Eventually, what's gonna happen? We will have a correction. We will have a correction, and this is the time which I am waiting for. Then I'll strike. Then I'll open my wallet and start buying. But you might have a different opinion. Let me know about this. I am just a very simple investor. I'm not any kind of professional. Let me know, what do you think about this, what I was just talking about. I would love to hear your comments. write down under this video what you think about this, and maybe you have any stocks which are worth buying right now. Let me know about this. I'm very interested about this. What do you think about current situation of the economy? Let me know any secret stocks which you have. And remember, again, I'm not a professional, a very simple investor. This, what I talk about, is my hobby. I like to allocate my hard-earned money into the place where this place will help me to grow my money. That's why I'm doing this. I'm not inspiring to be any kind of professional guru or guy who is teaching you or is gonna give you some course how to be successful on the stock market. It will never happen. I won't make any courses. I won't teach anybody. What I will do always, I'll just share my thoughts, my very simple thoughts and observations about the stock market. So again, let me know what you think about current situation on the stock market, where to invest money, what to do with this money, either hold them or start spending. Thank you very much for spending your valuable time with me today. Have a great day.